In understanding the essence of the teachings attributed to Buddha, particularly the admonition to avoid evil deeds as one avoids poison, it's imperative to delve into the core principles of Buddhism and the philosophical underpinnings that shape its ethical framework. At the heart of Buddhism lies the concept of suffering and the pursuit of liberation from it. The Four Noble Truths, considered foundational to Buddhism, articulate the nature of suffering, its cause, the possibility of cessation, and the path leading to its cessation. The avoidance of evil deeds aligns closely with these truths and is integral to the pursuit of liberation from suffering. Buddha's teachings emphasize the law of karma, the principle that one's actions, whether good or bad, have consequences. This law suggests that engaging in evil deeds, actions that cause harm to oneself or others, leads to negative consequences and perpetuates the cycle of suffering. Just as a person who values life would avoid poison due to its detrimental effects, a wise individual should abstain from evil deeds due to the harm they cause to one's spiritual well-being and to others. In Buddhism, evil deeds encompass actions rooted in greed, lobha, hatred, dosa, and delusion, moha. These three poisons are considered the root causes of suffering and are manifested in various unwholesome actions. Greed leads to actions driven by craving and attachment, while hatred results in actions motivated by anger, aversion, or ill will. Delusion clouds one's understanding and perception, leading to actions based on ignorance and confusion. Avoiding evil deeds involves cultivating wholesome intentions and actions based on the ethical principles outlined in Buddhism. The Noble Eightfold Path serves as a guide for leading a life free from evil deeds and progressing towards enlightenment. This path comprises 8 interconnected components: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Right view involves understanding the nature of reality, including the impermanence and interconnectedness of all things. Right intention emphasizes renunciation, goodwill, and compassion, guiding individuals to act selflessly and with benevolence. Right speech encourages truthful, kind, and non-harmful communication, emphasizing the avoidance of lying, divisive speech, harsh language, and idle chatter. Right action extends beyond speech to encompass physical actions. It encourages abstaining from harming living beings, stealing, and engaging in sexual misconduct. Avoiding evil deeds fundamentally involves refraining from actions that cause harm, directly or indirectly, to oneself or others. Right livelihood pertains to engaging in an occupation that does not cause harm or contribute to the suffering of others. It encourages individuals to pursue professions aligned with ethical conduct and principles. Right effort involves the cultivation of wholesome qualities while abandoning unwholesome ones, fostering positive mental states, and letting go of negative tendencies. Right mindfulness involves developing awareness and attentiveness to the present moment, observing thoughts, feelings, and actions without attachment or aversion. Right concentration involves the practice of meditation and cultivating a focused and tranquil mind, leading to deeper levels of insight and wisdom. The avoidance of evil deeds isn't solely about refraining from negative actions, but encompasses actively cultivating positive virtues. Kindness, metta, compassion, karuna, empathetic joy, mudita, and equanimity, upekkha, are considered the sublime states of mind that individuals should develop and embody in their interactions with oneself and others. Metta involves cultivating a boundless and unconditional love and goodwill towards all beings. Karuna is the compassionate response to the suffering of oneself and others, leading to actions aimed at alleviating pain and promoting healing. Mudita refers to experiencing joy in the happiness and success of others without envy or resentment. Upekkha entails maintaining equanimity and balance, especially in the face of life's ups and downs, without being swayed by extremes of emotion. By embodying these virtues and following the Noble Eightfold Path, individuals move away from evil deeds and towards a life of ethical conduct, mindfulness, and compassion. This path ultimately leads to the cessation of suffering and the realization of enlightenment, known as nirvana. Avoiding evil deeds isn't just a moral imperative in Buddhism, it's an integral aspect of personal growth and spiritual development. It involves a continuous process of self-reflection, ethical discernment, and conscious effort to align one's thoughts, words, and actions with the principles of compassion, wisdom, and non-harming. In essence, the guidance to avoid evil deeds as one avoids poison encapsulates the profound understanding that harmful actions poison the mind, leading to suffering and hindering the path to liberation. Just as a person cherishing life would instinctively steer clear of poison, a wise practitioner in pursuit of inner peace and enlightenment should steer clear of actions that poison the mind and perpetuate suffering.